Ya sé que estoy muteado, chingada madre. Solo estoy abriendo la ventana de chat. Solo estoy abriendo el chat. Solo estoy abriendo el chat, no mames, pinche Luis, ya me quieres, pinche. Ya me quieres purgar, no mames. Solo estoy viendo de que salga, conectado con YouTube exitosamente. O sea, eso es todo. ¿Qué tomas? ¿Café? Güey, no mames, güey, ya apenas llegan y ya me están dando con el pinche bate. A ver, a ver. Sí, yo sé que no se escuchó el bong porque tengo el canal del sonido muteado, pero pues sí. Solo estoy moviendo las cosas apenas. No me maten, no me maten. Yo ya sé que, baby, es que ya que esto no se vi, frío, caliente, caliente, porque pinche caliente como mi pinche, como mi alma. Ay, no mames, güey. Y dicen, yo no soy mal pensado. El Luis procede a mal pensar. No, hombre, güey, le dicen el cochinote, no mames. ¿Qué onda, Carly? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo andas? Así de, no te mames, güey. A ver si hoy ya acabo el juego. ¿Qué? ¿Vas por un palo? ¿Vas por un palo más grande? Ah, bueno, ya una cosa menos me tengo miedo. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué te pasó? Yo he estado un poquitito enfermo. El palo ese, ¿what? No, necesitas sopita de pollo. Necesito algo para limpiarme toda la flema. Me genera mucha mucosa, pero también es que tomo muchas cosas como soda, bebidas energéticas, café. Todo eso genera como que una mucosa muy pegajosa. No sé si han visto que cuando hacen los dulces de café, pues algo así ya de tener en la garganta la flema todo aquí. Está pegajosa. No me sorprendería. Qué raro, aquí se... Ay, la puta madre. Ah, cierto. Todo el camino ahora ya va a estar minado. ¿Dónde está? Chingada madre. Entonces, no me sorprendería. Aquí hay un bug, de hecho. La música no está sonando. Esta versión tengo... Ahí está. Esto es lo que debería empezar a sonar. No. No mames. Uy. Uy, se te apagó la radio. No. De hecho, sí te pueden cagar y te resbalas. Graciosamente sí puedes hacer eso. Sí puede pasar eso. Bueno. Otra cosa que noto que esta versión tiene un blur más horrible. Tiene un desenfoque muy fuerte. Ya sé, y hoy en día, ay no, es que si le damos mucho detalle, ay, mejor hagamos que se vea gráficamente hiperrealista. Ay, bueno. ¡Ah! Puta madre, güey. Nah, llámame. ¿Cómo te...? Ah, chinga. Uy. Sí, ya sé que viste sangre. Pero pues... ¿Cómo que terminando, güey? Ah, cierto, no he cambiado el título. Así de, tengo un año con el mismo pinche título. Perdón, se me olvidó. ¿Me puedo terminar en tu cara? Digo que... Mira, a ver. Ahí está. Listo. Ya lo cambié. ¿Mejor? Ya. Así de... Listo, solucionado problema, güey. Dos clics y ya. Ay, la ma. Uy. Nadie. Como decíamos, ¿qué? Ah. Pues sí, es que mucha gente... No, es que mi juego no se ve hiperrealista. Puedes darle vida a un juego o realismo con los detalles que le metas a un juego. No quiero balas de Socom, no quiero matar jefes. Voy a tener que matar al Fatman. ¿Dónde está el sensor? Ve. Granadas paralizantes. El único problema que tengo con... Y es que ahorita siempre entre Xbox y PlayStation es... ¿Quién tiene los gráficos más realistas? No, yo soy la verga. No, yo soy la verga. Y luego Nintendo está... Buenos días. Por eso siento que a Nintendo al final de cuentas le renta lo de los $60. Porque la inversión no tiene que ser tan grande. Para los gráficos que usan. Fatman, por fin. Sí. Yep, porque se tiene que meter más capas y más detalle. Se ocupa más trabajo, más presupuesto, mejores máquinas. O sea, hacer el debugging es más caro todavía. Pues las computadoras, para empezar, ocupan usar más recursos, güey. Bien fino el Fatman con su copita de vino. Y súmale que, como dicen, entre más poder ocupas para mover algo, más energía se ocupa. O sea que la compañía todavía ocupa gastar más energía para hacer todo eso. Sumando que el personal se tiene que esforzar más en pulir más aspectos y más tiempo todavía. En cambio, esto hoy en día, con los recursos que tenemos, se puede hacer en menor tiempo de lo que se podía hacer este detalle visual. Otra cosa, que si el juego quede con la calidad que uno desea, ¿no? O sea, los programas no van a cambiar, las herramientas no van a cambiar. para hacer algo así como esto a algo reciente.
Stillman, he had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. What are you laughing at?
That
Nada.
croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago, the liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know.
Pero
Open the way
pues,
to a new
las
dimension.
compañías quieren siempre apuntar a algo realista para atraer al público.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
Ponle tú que esto sería lo que más vendía
That is why
en la
I
época del PlayStation. Muchos juegos del PlayStation tienen este estilo.
Time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
Esa es una de las peleas medio castrocitas, nada más por el hecho de que empieza la pelea, ¡pum! Bomba. Bomba. Bomba aquí, bomba allá. Y yo no quería usar el SOCOM. No quiero matar. Ah, cierto, tengo que tirar a Fatman. Lo puedo tirar de los patines. ¿Pero por qué traigo el sensor A si...? No, llámame.
Luigi 2-0 dice, y el fornite.
Llámame. Se me fue.
God, no. Jack! Jack!
Pero sí, esta pelea la voy a tener que hacer. No lo quiero matar, o sea, el reto. Está pelada las peleas de Metal Gear, muchas. Si tiras, agarras y te agarras a los tiros con los personajes. ¿Qué onda, Saiyan? Pues es que esta pelea... Ahí está, dale la pelona. Ok. Chu, ¿va a decir ahorita? No. ¿Qué onda, Saiyan? Aunque... A ver... estos juegos... Te puedo decir una cosa. No, Fatman. Fatman, malo. Fatman, malo. Gordo, malo. No, ¿dónde está? El port, te puedo decir que este port está mal. Te puedo decir por primero que nada. El juego tiene en realidad muchas cosas para compensar los sensores de presión. Usan lo que es analógico. Problema, que no hay suficientes botones analógicos para varias funciones del puto juego. El juego tiene demasiadas funciones que dependían de los sensores de presión. Así que estos de aquí, lo de los gatillos está muy mal calibrado. Está tan mal calibrado que me estresa un poco. Por el simple hecho de que yo normalmente con los sensores de presión, yo ya sé cuánta fuerza tengo que presionar. O sea, ya estoy muscularmente cuando juego esto. Digo, fuerza media. Aplico media distancia. Me paso. No hago media. En vez de... Normalmente uno pensaría, va a ir suavecito así. No, esto pasa así. Pum, 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 pum. Y puedes hacer cosas como esto. Y no puedo cancelar la puta granada. Cancelar los disparos. Tengo que desequipar la puta arma. Debo... Es que normalmente... No, mira. ¿Dónde está tu cancelar? No se cancela. Te digo, no la cancela. Me dices, no, es que con el R2, no, nunca se canceló con el R2. O sea, nunca se canceló con... Se canceló con eso, se canceló soltando el sensor suavemente. Así de suavemente. Es que el esquema de controles no está hecho. No está hecho para un sistema moderno este juego. Eso está mal. Es que en el juego original, para cancelar, tú debías de soltar el botón suavemente. Es como si tú agarras el gatillo de una pistola y tú lo vas moviendo así, entonces, como si fuera el control analógico. Entonces, también para el Snake Eater está medio raro. A ver. Fat. Chinga. Ya la vi. Cierto, si acabo la batalla aquí. No adaptaron bien el esquema de controles. Pudieron haber hecho, no sé, alguna jalada de... Acá, hazlo con combinación, ¿no? Lo típico de que si mantengo, no sé, L1 y luego los gatillos, puedo ir alternando o alguna combinación. Otra cosa que también está mal y es que el juego tiene otra función. Normalmente la cruz, qué tan fuerte la presionaras, era lo rápido que iba. En este juego, corre, no importa cómo presiones la cruz.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Sí, el D-pad era para caminar.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead. Damn! Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb.
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies.
O sea, el esquema está muy mal. Pero no, es que, ¿sabes por qué está mal? Y no es problema de los desarrolladores, de los que portearon tanto el juego. Es problema del diseño original. El diseño original no fue planeado para un esquema fuera que no fuera de PlayStation. Y pues aquí pasa porque lo descontinuó Sony. Sony descontinuó esas funciones. Por ejemplo, pudieron haber hecho la típica de, ah, no, si mantengo aquí un combo de botones.
He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Right. A lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Pudieron haber hecho el D-pad como algo alternativo, adaptarlo.
You haven't been in the
Total, ya tenemos el movimiento de la stick.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right.
Pues parece.
And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
Así es,
The
tu
president
pedo.
is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Sí, te me cuidas. Pero sí, siento que debió haber hecho, no sé, cuadros. Mira, aquí sí puedo cancelar. Normalmente eso es para caminar L1, así que... Y R1 para primera persona. Ah, mira. Ok, el esquema está igual de jodido que en el Snake Eater. El botón... No, pero la granada... No quería tirarla. No, la granada no se cancela. No. O sea, puedo cancelar la pistola, pero no la granada.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
Ah.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
El pedo es que como los controles de presión de los sensores de presión fueron descartados ya de Sony desde el Play 4.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Nah, quisieras. Así de...
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Latino.
Mira, otro error ahí.
I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including a relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom?
Ese es el problema
Why won't you identify
que el problema de que el port
yourself? I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are
es
not
un port de un
entrusted to
port
intercept
todavía.
systems. I'll tell you
El port
something.
original
The current location of the president.
sé solo que como los Patriots no pueden decir Patriot, dicen Lalilulelo.
Location of the president.
Who is it?
A
Así que
secret
pues
service
los
agent named Ames
varios así ya los llaman.
with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to
Pero eso es más que nada porque en Japón no pueden decir la Lalilulelo no existe. Sería Rarirurero en japonés.
but you also have no choice but to believe.
Es por lo del término de que en japonés es como, por así decirlo,
Are those
no
hostages?
existe la. Usualmente para la L usan ra. La L la pronuncian como ra. Por eso es que es como que no existe. Por eso se llaman
The
Lalilulelo.
hostages are being held
Porque
in
si lo
P1
pronuncias en japonés
core.
sería
In Shadow
Rarirurero.
core, you'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Marcapasos.
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
El 4, quién sabe cómo lo vayan a hacer, porque también el esquema de controles está
Security doors
jodido.
into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Pues Zero sí sigue vivo. Quienes están muertos, el DARPA Chief que muere en el primer juego
The surveillance camera won't
y la
work on the
doctora,
other
la
without
que
the
crea
removal.
a Solid Snake.
Disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas.
Porque la unidad son 5.
The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking
Pero es
about
que Zero está en coma, está tieso, nada más ahí lo tienen como si fuera, ya sabes,
All men
como lo de la
have
leyenda
security
del
gates.
pinche de este, lo tienen
So
suspendido.
without an AK-74 use,
Ahí
someone will
está,
see through
pues,
me
nada
really
más.
quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One hour.
Ahí está, tienes como un vegetal.
You'll
A
also have
a Zero
access
nada
to
más
a
lo tienes como un
scanner
vegetal
to the
de adorno.
hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest
Pero
you
Eva,
keep
entre comillas,
on your side.
no pertenecía pero no pertenecía. Era como que,
You can find out
sí y no.
presence here unusual. Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code.
Pues al final tuvo 2 hijos de Snake, así que quizás no lo amarró, pero pues
The other half of it is on the football or the black case of the nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big
Solidus era de una china, de una persona X.
Dead Cell didn't have to bring the nuke along with them. It was right here nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
Por así decirlo, Sólidos es el hermano mayor. Aparte, ni el plan era que salieran dos chamacos. Con Iván no era plan que fueran dos clones. Pasó así de,
The very
ups.
same. Bipedal nuke cable from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Y Camila, muchísimas gracias por el follow.
What's this
Bienvenida.
for?
You might be glad you have it.
El
Keep the
celular.
controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
Así, ¿para qué necesita el teléfono? Ah, no te preocupes, yo te llamo, güey.
Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours.
Aparte de
No.
lo curioso,
No one like that in our
es que en
unit.
la historia de este juego, el coronel Campbell ni siquiera está participando en esta misión.
Colonel,
Es
are you
un-
not telling me?
Una inteligencia artificial.
I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know, or everything I need to know?
O sea,
Snap out of it, Raiden.
antes de todas las pendejadas de inteligencia artificial,
You need to make
y ya saben de que, ah, no, que voces de hoy en día, ¿no? En este juego aplicaban eso de que el Campbell que conocemos solo es una clonación de IA que te habla y pues como tal tú nunca lo vistes en persona.
They are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Bueno, esto no lo puedo usar si no tengo una X. Ah, eso era para que Raiden, ya sabes, darle una razón para que Raiden se aleje, para proteger a Rose. Porque no mames, Raiden, ¿no te acuerdas que después de que todo el trauma que se le vino a la cabeza... A ver, ¿dónde estaba el depósito de armas? Sé que no está acá. Creo que ni siquiera en la conexión. Raiden ya estaba bien pinche traumado. Quedó medio poco cuerdo. Uy, uy, uy. Pues es que recordó toda su infancia. Raiden aquí no recuerda su infancia hasta de... ¡Ay! A ver, era la caja 3, me parece. No, esta caja no. Pues es que... Sólidos era de los que te adopto, pero pues no para hacerte ser padre del año. Sólidos quería otra cosa. Sólidos no quería ser papá del año. Pues es que Sólidos agarraba a los niños y los tiraba para ser soldados. Creo que era por aquí. ¿O no? No, de hecho me mamé, era si era acá. Era por aquí. Pues adoptó un montón de chamacos. Dijo, ah, mira, este sí sobrevivió, güey. Este sí le saben. Así que pues vamos a entrenarlo. Me sirve, güey. ¡No! Ah. No todas. Es que no mames. Creo que hay más grabaciones. Ah, me voy a chingar la grabación. Hay más grabaciones que cutscenes como tal. Creo que de audio hay más lore de audio que lore en cinemáticas en el Phantom Pain. Es que el juego, bueno, el Phantom Pain quedó a medio coser, la neta, muy medio a coser. Bueno, ahí está una puerta 2. No, C4 no ocupo. Pues es como una historia donde más que nada el Venom adora más al otro Snake. Aparte de que, bueno, al final fue como una marioneta, como quien dice, el Venom. Terminó involucrado. Pues al final, como quien dice, Venom no estaba planeado. Pero pues al final terminó conectando con la historia porque regresa Big Boss. A ver, la entrada creo que por aquí podía ir. Pues Zero se la mamaba tanto a Snake que dijo, ¿sabes qué? Voy a tener mis propios Snakes Jr. Fuck it. Pero pues al final del día quien ríe en su tumba fue Cass. Se jodió a todos. Ya que el único que quedó en pie de todos los clones fue el que de Cass entrenó. Es como que Cass entrenó a Solid Snake, así que en teoría quien se chingó a todos fue... No mames, por favor, la caca de... No, ¿sabes qué? Voy a hacer esto. Voy a hacer la segura. La caca de gaviota trolea, güey. Y no llega al rango.
Answer me. Raiden!
No, no fue la caca, fue la pinche alerta. Puta madre, güey. Y no sale hasta que... ¿Sabes qué? Ya lo escuché. El día. Puta Puta madre, güey.
God, no. Jack! Jack!
Pero pues es una saga que se mantuvo cosiendo años. Ok. Ahí está. Pues es que no es para todos Death Stranding. Puede haber tirado la chafa y irme corriendo a la fuga. Pero pues no suelo usar las armas más que para... Por favor, no me troleen, gaviotas. No me troleen. Ok. Cierto, todavía no podía usar la metralleta.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site,
And the body?
exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
Él quería.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind
Pues el concepto es como que un concepto bizarro apocalíptico.
Disguise yourself as
Yo sí lo acabé.
personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
La neta, cuando fue lo del Game Awards ese año, yo dije, si no le dan un pinche award al que hizo la voz de Clifford, a mí sí me gustó. Eso sí que el concepto que tiene no es... la voy a tener que destruir esa. Y creo que estos de aquí no tienen la... ¿O sí? Creo que sí podía pasar con el traje aquí. Creo, no recuerdo. Sí. Sí me gustó, aunque no es un juego que uno jugaría muy así como que enfermo, a modo enfermito extremo. Es como decirte, sería como el equivalente a un Evangelion. Evangelion no te lo vas a tragar como como si fuera tu anime del diario, güey. Es como que una experiencia que la viviste hace un rato, güey, y lo vas a dejar. ¿O a poco tú dijiste, me voy a ver Evangelion y me lo voy a pinche tragar como anime de que me estoy viendo, tomando mi cafecito o comiendo mi cerealito en la mesa y estoy viéndome Evangelion? No. No vas a hacer eso. Ay, casi lo golpeo. Ah, a ver, creo que... No. No, ¿sabes qué? Primero voy a ir al B2, creo que era. Creo que era primero irme al B2. Tomar unas cositas de ahí. Porque si me acerco a ellos, yo recuerdo que me desequipaban el uniforme. Creo que aquí es donde estaba el... No, hay una caja aquí.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Creo que aquí no estaba el micro. No, creo que sí, estaba aquí.
Time for a treat.
Pero pues la estrategia es...
What's up?
Ay, güey.
What's up?
Ellos los evadiendo.
Good morning.
Ahí
Good
está.
morning.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac
Yo,
pattern
este fue el
fairly
primero de hecho de los que
stable.
jugué.
Use the microphone to locate it.
Luego de ahí me pasé al Metal Gear Solid 1. Y luego al Snake Eater.
What's up?
Polarastor dice, hola pinche putita.
¿Qué onda, Pola? ¿Qué tal, putita? Ya va en chinga, güey. Se atascó de bebida. Creo que ya se dio una buena dosis el vato porque, güey, va en chinga, güey. Tan... No, iba a decir tan temprano, pero... Ah, cierto. Ocupo ahorita esto. Ahora sí, vamos para el B1. Así.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Yo medio dormí porque pues... Estaba medio hecho mierda. Ya rompí mi horario de sueño. Solo me dura una semana levantarme temprano. Me estuve levantando a las 8:30. Como por 9 días. Como por unos 9 días más o menos. Me estuve levantando temprano. No, 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 no. Uy. Solo me duró como 9 días levantarme temprano. ¿Qué pasó? Se me activó el insomnio. Eso es lo que pasó.
Polarastor dice, yo tengo el reloj en la cabeza, siempre me levanto 5 minutos antes de la alarma.
Yo tengo el reloj también en la cabeza, pero... Éntrale, éntrale, mijo. Yo sé qué quieres. Ahí está. Ahora sí. Freeze.
Polarastor dice, pero cuando renuncie y me ponga a estudiar eso va a cambiar desveladas diarias y no por el fornite.
Ahí está.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
No mames, güey, te la van a... Te la van a meter.
Right. One of those
Aye.
hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get fired too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1, the Shell 1 core.
A ver, creo que...
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the
Creo
Shell
que
1
Ames estaba... No, ese no es Ames. Creo que este era.
You're Ames, aren't you? You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time.
Y
so
yo
I'll
se
be
lo está ahí
brief.
viendo bien a
How
gusto.
about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor.
Aunque manera discreta de...
The first floor.
De acortar tiempo de animar cosas, como quien dice.
Still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so
Polarastor
sure?
dice, no valiendo madre se me fundió el foco y tuve que poner otro de luz blanca pero no es luz fría.
¿Qué es luz caliente?
Single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats
Polarastor
fall within
dice,
normal
brilla
parameters,
más.
rendering chemical and other forms of
Así, no.
coercion impractical.
¿Por qué
In
tú?
other words, the login must
Pero no
be
valen
made with
caros
the
los
president's
focos
free will. As a
inteligentes.
failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly.
Deberías de conseguirte uno, así lo ajustas, ¿no? De le haces. Hora de poner modo cachondo y le bajas el brillo.
That's why they can't harm the president.
Y lo cambias a rojo, ¿no?
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
No.
The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker
Polarastor
accident that
dice,
caused it,
el que
everything.
tenía era
The
foco
big shell was
inteligente.
built specifically for the
Ay,
development
no
of
mames.
a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, fat, dead.
No mames.
Polarastor dice, solo me duró 2 años y medio que estafa era de la marca,
Why
sí.
did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they...
¿Y Johnny?
This one's worse than that one up in Alaska.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility.
Yo este ya lo tengo como 3 años. Este foco de aquí, güey.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1
Polarastor
hour, we'll
dice,
need a
Alexa
confirmation
activa
from
la
him.
función torsión
His work is
testicular.
done.
Ah, no, así de.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No.
Only a few more steps. Outer heaven.
Ah, mira, Olga.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Bueno,
Olga,
bueno, eso es
Sergei
cierto.
was my best friend.
If you sell us
Polarastor
out,
dice,
I'll
como
kill
esta
you
caña la
myself.
empresa no quieren poner el Baldur Gate 3 en Game Pass.
Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me
No
again.
creo que quieran, güey. Vende muy bien el juego.
I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Fighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Si lo ponen, yo digo que va a ser, no sé,
It's happening again.
el año que viene o algo para hacer.
Right arm. Liquid. It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
Aquí vamos.
Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Y Ocelot bien tranquilo.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the...
Bueno, lo descubrió.
Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Pero bien rápido.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Me falta la caja 1. A ver. Uga. No mames, tengo. No, mames. No, que no sé. No, no se activó. Por favor, gaviotas, no me... Aquí había 3 cosas que tenía que tomar. Y no me debí haber equipado el sensor AP para empezar. Mala idea equiparme el sensor AP. Y es por una sencilla razón. Ahorita el control está pulsando. Como si fuera el ritmo cardíaco de Raiden todo este tiempo. Ah. Ya. La madre, güey.
Polarastor dice, ¿cuánto me falta si ya llevo un 87% en de porcentaje para el 100?
Ja, 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 ja. Ah, ja, ja, ja. No sé, güey. No sé, güey. Soy malo con las cuentas, güey. No salí muy matemático, güey.
Polarastor dice, pregúntale a Alexa.
¿A dónde me llevaba la caja? A ver, ¿dónde está? Agarré la caja 4. Esa es la que me falta probar. ¿Y por qué no le preguntas a tu Alexa, güey? No mames. F. Ay, puta madre. No mames, güey. No mames, está Hola. Hola. Nah, ya mamó. Wop. Wop. Más rápido.
Is everything all right? Raiden!
Bueno, volvimos a donde empecé. Aunque la conexión debería de estar acá. Por aquí. Ahí está. Esa puerta no, es esa de allá. Y ahora sí el sniper.
Polarastor dice, no tengo Alexa, pero claro, el rico humillando al pobre.
Güey, no mames, güey, la Alexa, que pinche parece un pinche jabón, ni siquiera está tan cara, güey. No digas mamadas, Polar. Creo que es la Alexa más sencilla, güey. Vale 200 pesos, güey. Hasta ponen siempre una oferta para pinche querértela atascar.
Shell 2 core, the first floor. I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
Polarastor dice, rico humillando al pobre dice.
Nah, no digas mamadas. Si tuviera la Alexa con pantalla, ahí sí dime, el rico humillando al pobre, pero no tiene ni siquiera pantalla, güey. Es la Alexa más simple.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
A ver, 1, 2, 3. Ese del trabajo de las gavetas también era un control.
Polarastor dice, el Luis sí tiene la más reciente, ¿verdad?
Yo digo que sí, él sí. Ah, mira, está otro acá atrás. Él sí ha de tener la más reciente, güey. Y la de la bandera me falta. Creo que sí, es la única que me falta.
Polarastor dice, y una en cada habitación para no tener la hueva de estarla moviendo.
Ya sé. Creo que ahí ya quedó desactivado. No, siguen activas las bombas. Eso no le estoy dando bien. Gafas térmicas, sí. Todavía sigue activo esa. Destruir esa. 1, 2. Ah, cierto. Me falta una.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Por fin.
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here! Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Hasta que sale.
I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure
Polarastor
will,
dice,
backed up
ojalá
by
alguien llamado Jack me
courage,
regalara
or
100k puntos de
ideals, or
canala.
something like that. Stake my life on it. The
De
solid
canala,
steel
güey.
that
What the
saved
fuck, de
Shadow
canela,
Moses
güey.
couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tank
Como
a
si
few
se
years
pudieran
ago.
regalar los
We even
puntos, güey.
recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Así de, no, nadie va...
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You work of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Polarastor dice, ay a la verga, esos no son cohetes.
No, güey. Son de los cohetes que pasan en Año Nuevo, güey.
Polarastor dice, son los cohetes de Culiacán y Monterrey.
Y de Tijuana también, güey.
Best you can do, Snake. Did I get him?
Polarastor dice, de los que le caen a los niños que querían ser doctores.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier. The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Tienen cabronado. No mames, Pola.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Así de... Raiden, suerte. Te lanzo esto. Agarra. ¡Ta madre, güey! Ok, no le pegó. No, no le va a pegar. No mames. No mames, me bloquea Snake ahí. Ay.
Polarastor dice, al fin por fin soy platino 3 en el modo Rocket.
Esta madre, güey. Oh.
Polarastor
Ok,
dice,
no me acordaba
creo
de
que
eso.
es el modo al que más le doy XD.
Ya me di cuenta.
Polarastor dice, no quieres hablar pendejadas hasta las 3 de la mañana.
No mames, güey. Esta madre, ahí está. No, sí me está pegando duro. ¿Quién sabe si voy a estar despierto hasta las 3, güey? Conociéndome. Probablemente a como se me rompió ya el horario. Hasta ni siquiera duerma hasta las 9 o 10 de la mañana o 1. Va a salir por el otro lado. Ya está hecho mierda casi el Harry.
There's something coming up.
Gear! It's already active!
Pobre Raiden.
Fam! Go! Ha!
Pinche van bien castroso.
Hey, what's that?
It's running on water.
Aplicó la Jesucristo, güey.
Polarastor dice, oye, ¿conoces al Dararod?
Sí.
Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me.
Polarastor dice, creo que me quiere coger Gui, ya me regaló sub con el ras y ahora con la rosita fresita.
A lo mejor, güey.
A legend is nothing but fiction.
Le vas a decir, cóbrate, ¿no?
Someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
No.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Creo que... Ah, no. No voy a poder. Y creo que no la puedo pagar. No. Fuck. Y de hecho aquí hay un game over que puede pasarme si... Con todo eso. No. ¿Sabes qué? No me confío de la caca de pájaro. Esa caca de pájaro es bien troll, así que no. No. ¡La madre! Me lleva la chingada. Según yo podía usar el enfriador. De hecho me va a enviar un mensaje que me va a decir usa el enfriador. No, quítate, quítate, Raiden. Yo solo quiero agarrar la maldita ración. Pero bueno. Fuck it.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me.
Acabo de decir que esta mierda trolea hace unos minutos. Y me acaba de pasar. Me acaba de pasar lo que no me debe. Lo que estaba tratando de evitar hace unos minutos me acaba de pasar. Ah, la puta madre. Yo de, sí, voy a tratar de evitar resbalarme en la pinche caca de gaviota. Procedo a resbalarme en caca de gaviota. Qué chingón. Así de... Bueno. Ahí está. No, no. No mames, me voy a quemar. Y no me deja apagarla. Y no me puedo poner de punta. Maldita sea. Y es la única manera de agarrar esa arma de allá. Ay, no, no, no. ¿En dónde está la razón de... No. No puedo apagarlo. Y no puedo acercarme. A ver. Voy a intentar pixel por pixel. Y es que no puedo. Se aviva de nuevo el fuego. Y es que tampoco me puedo acercar al fuego. Si lo intento... No. No me deja. Puta madre. Me lleva la chingada.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
¡Ay, la puta madre! Bueno, ya vamos. Ya volvió a mamar esta cosa. Ni siquiera puedo apagar el incendio del otro lado.
Answer me. Jack. Jack.
Y es que tampoco no puedes dejar la caja. No es como que agarras y las dejas así, como en el Peace Walker. Bueno, fuera. Puedo hacer un salto de fe, tratar. No, no llega.
No. No.
A menos de que...
Jack, please answer me. Jack.
Es que se ve que como que sí puedo llegar de aquí a aquí. Yep. Bueno, al final solo era un pinche silenciador para la pinche... Para la AK. La puta madre, güey.
This is not a pretty sight. Huh?
A lo único que me va a servir el supresor ese de la... De la AK es para lo que vienen para acá. Ah, no, no. No aparecieron los endemoniados. Puta madre.
Is something wrong?
No se puede.
Raiden!
Bueno, voy a tener que hacerlo de la tradicional. No, mames, me mamé. Y ahora sí me tiró eso.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
No mames. Ah.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Wait.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
Ah. Ah. Sí, ya. Ahí sí no. No debió haber sonado. ¿Cómo me vio de...? Ahí sí fue una mamada como me vio. Y no me da tiempo tampoco la trampilla. O sea que... No. Y es que tampoco puedo ir así todo el segmento. Y si hago esto, también me ven.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
¿Sabes qué? Voy a hacer lo típico. Voy a hacer lo típico. Voy a tirar un Stone G y rezar. ¿Dónde está? Stone G. Alerta. También me... Bueno. Puedo dormirlos.
No! Jack, please answer me.
Truena la granada e insta alerta, güey. Y esta zona está hecha para castrar al jugador. Está con la intención de joderte. Está con la mera intención esta parte diseñada para joderte nada más. Ah. Milagro que no se activó aquí hay un evento que se debería de activar. Bueno. Y creo que el evento era un logro, así que...
What's wrong?
Lo que voy a hacer es mandar a Mimir al primero. Me voy a cruzar rápido y cuando lo vea... El otro tipo va a decir, ah, mira, está mi... No mames, güey. Me vio desde...
Jack, what's going on? Answer me. Jack?
Es una mamada, güey. Es una mamada, güey. Es mandarlo instamimir.
No. No. Jack, please answer me. Jack!
Es mandarlo instamimir. Es que lo de acá creo que era un logro. No recuerdo si era... Ahorita lo van a despertar. Ahí está. Listo. Era todo lo que tenía que hacer. Creo que este de aquí era un logro. No recuerdo si era un logro o no. Si pasas... No es un logro. No es un logro darle un Golden Shower a Raiden. No. Pensé que sí, pero no. Piensa que los logros a veces se tornan algo bizarros. A ver. Esta pide... No mames. Nivel 5. Bueno, sé que por ahí no puedo pasar. Por acá tampoco. Ah, cierto. Chav. Truena y corro, güey. Ahí está. Era todo lo que tenía que hacer. Al menos ya no...
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. We will not change the plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Creo que... No, por aquí no había una...
My own.
We'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the
No.
All right.
upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down. The cap-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done.
No, no sé, pero pues si las dudas, feliz año.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves. It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
Así al carajo hacer la madre Rusia nada más
I'm
hicieron.
going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Luigi 2-0 dice, ¿ya vistes que salió una película de Batman donde sale el 3 Batman?
No, güey. A la madre, güey.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like
Luigi 2-0 dice, después de la película de Spider-Man salió esa y al parecer fue un gran fracaso.
Como que no le salió el truco.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Le hicieron la de a ti no te sale. Te puse lentes, what? No mames. ¿Tan chuecos? No mames, güey. Ah, cierto, no puedo pasar para allá. Así, esos lentes están chuecos. Lo de modificar los emojis, como que la limitación.
Luigi 2-0 dice, no porque si hacen cuenta si yo hubiera visto la primera película con 5 años y la película que salió el año pasado donde salen los tres tendrá 55 años XD.
Bueno, esa foto está... Y creo que el Nikita ni siquiera estaba en este piso. Para empezar. El problema con las películas de superhéroes, puede salir todo bien o puede salir todo mal. No hay un término medio con las películas de superhéroes. Así de sencillo. No, sea el target o no sea el target. Las películas de superhéroes siempre tienen eso. O termina siendo buena o termina siendo mala. No hay término que digas, está decente o está aquello, ¿no? Siempre va muy a esa filosofía las películas de superhéroes. Y más que nada por cómo va el rumbo de la historia y...
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater.
Está tan culera, güey, la...
Responds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
¿Tan culera estaba la película? Puta madre, se me acabó la batería del control. Es que, pues bueno, yo no soy mucho de ir a cines, así que... Fue abuchada por la crítica. Ni la crítica la quiso, no mames. No, sí está feo eso, güey. Hay algo ahí. Ah, los gogles de visión nocturna. Así, la crítica. No, está culera, no la vean. Ni pa'l perro me sirve, dijo la crítica, ¿no? No mames. Aunque... Ah, mira. Así de... ¡Qué buen servicio, güey! Puta. Gracias. Así de... Creo que ni siquiera... Es que también el pedo que... Las películas de superhéroes, por el hecho de que también terminan en el ¿es buena o mala? Es por otra razón. Se hacen así. En chinga.
Take out the power source and make contact with the president before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Buscan hacerlas en producción masiva. Uy. No, no abre. Pero eso es lo que tiene, por eso digo que las películas de superhéroes pueden ser malas, porque generalmente pasa lo de que pues es exitoso, ¿no? Una franquicia de superhéroes y empiezan a producir películas en masa, a cagar series a más no poder, al punto de que la calidad se decae mucho. Y por eso es que hemos tenido también películas de Marvel que no mames, güey. Los efectos dejan mucho que desear. Porque el apartado de efectos visuales no tiene tiempo. Porque los inversionistas todo lo quieren así. Quieren que todo lo saquen en caliente. Y es que tampoco algo como She-Hulk o Hulk no lo... Depende mucho del CGI. Seamos honestos, depende 100% del CGI. No puedes hacer un Hulk o un She-Hulk sin CGI. 100% no puedes.
Shoot a fire extinguisher and the contents will spew out. It's probably a good way to distract.
Y eso que...
Have you ever heard?
El Pedro ni siquiera creo que actúa en todas las... Por el hecho de que pues trae traje, ¿no? El mandaloriano, o sea que... No en toda la adaptación está él, así que... Es muy fácil. Creo que nada más hablaba él. Ay, puta madre.
What is that?
No mames, me mamé.
Polarastor dice, mira es el Luis el que te abandona.
Sí. Volvió así de... Creo que por acá también había...
What is that?
¿Que yo qué? Aquí estoy. Así de... Y luego el Polar. ¿Dónde estabas el 31 de esto? A las... Ah, puta madre. Creo que había otra cosa, no me acuerdo.
Polarastor dice, te invité a jugar y te desconectaste.
No, hombre. Híjole, ¿cómo que te desconectaste?
What is that? Hey!
Yo enfadando al pobre presidente.
Polarastor dice, fue invitarlo y se desconectó.
Te aplicó la de... ¡Uy! Pero mira qué cosas, ¿no?
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man?
No
Well,
mames.
who are you?
Se lo quería cochar.
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see.
Pensó que era
Now
mujer y
things
se
are
lo
starting
quería
to make a little
cochar.
sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Dormido.
Do you read me, sir?
Dormido. No mames, güey.
Mr. President, it's my
Yo
understanding
me
that
levanto a veces.
terrorists
Normalmente en mi horario habitual me levanto a las 4.
necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power.
Polarastor
They sought
dice,
destruction.
uy, quiero comer algo y no sé qué. Puto el que diga
I
comete
wanted
esta.
absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them.
Una empanada.
Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it
Más
all.
arriba de
They
lo de
even choose
arriba.
who becomes president.
Los
Putting it
Patriots.
simply, the Patriots rule this country.
Los verdaderos que dirigen el país.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction,
Polarastor
and
dice,
national missile
no sé
defense
una sopa
programs.
con curry.
Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Yo me comí 2 empanadas
That's what the
y el
Patriots want the
café.
country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it.
Una pizza. No mames, güey. A las 10 de la noche una pizza, güey, en el norte, güey. 10:30, güey.
People are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged
A menos de que
production
tengas auto,
aimed
tal
at
vez, pero
satisfying the public.
pedir delivery a esta hora
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
está cabrón.
It's your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency.
Dominos, tal vez. ¿No? Un pinche Dominos.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn
Porque
becomes a queen,
Subway.
it's still just a playing piece.
No creo.
I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
¿No sería te llevaré una pizza, güey?
I wanted to
Porque
wield the power of a
el
king.
delivery no creo que la vaya a preparar, güey, para entregártela.
That justifies acts of terrorism?
¿Qué va, Simón? ¿Sabes qué, güey? Estoy de buena, sé que este vato va a pedir, güey. Hasta yo la preparo y la llevo, güey, ¿no? No mames.
He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about
Polarastor
an
dice,
unregulated power
super si un
struggle.
subway que Luis nos
Panic,
piches unos
civil
al
war,
Martín y a mí,
chaos.
y te queremos más que
Like
ayer.
it or not,
No mames,
the
pa' mí ni
Patriots
llegan
as
los
an
deliveries,
organization
güey.
must continue
Estoy
to
a las
exist.
pinches
So
afueras,
you
güey.
changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told
No
Cyrus
mames, güey.
that I wish to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Así
My
de.
predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by.
El
I
George.
knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the
Polarastor dice,
organization 4 years
entonces
ago.
el que le
When
ibas a
acting on
comprar
his
a
own, he
Martín me lo
started an
compras a mí
incident.
también.
Así, doble, ¿no? Y con eso de que el pinche paquete de los 4 Subways
That's right.
de
At the
pizza,
time,
güey.
the DARPA chief Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties,
No mames, ya
initiated the
pinche me dio
development of
antojo,
Metal
puta
Gear
madre, güey.
Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his
¿Para
most
qué? ¿Para que
trusted
me llegue
man,
sin la soda,
Ocelot,
güey?
to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident.
Para que me llegue
As a
sin soda,
result,
pinche
he
Don Cangrejo,
succeeded
güey.
in obtaining Rex and the data on the
2
warhead.
estrellas, güey, por
But
no
in
mandar
doing so, he ended
una
up
soda,
revealing
güey.
the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn for the presidency.
Sí, pero estampado, güey. Te lo estampan, no mames, güey. Que te estampen el pinche pedido en la jeta, no, güey.
Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
Los pepinillos. Pizza con pepinillos, what the fuck, güey. Bueno, yo le pongo mostaza a la pizza, así que cuando no hay tabasco, mostaza.
It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Abajo.
Right here. You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core.
Yeah.
Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
Polarastor dice, agregaron cosas nuevas al Fornite.
¿Es skins o de qué? ¿O de la tienda? ¿O armas o qué?
Warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it?
Polarastor dice, nuevas armas y nuevas cosas de curación.
Tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool.
Es como una especie de arca.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
A volver al
The levels
sótano.
below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find it.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Foxdie, actívate ya.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order. As your commander-in-chief,
I'm counting on you.
Chao, presidente. Creo que lo podía registrar y sacarle una doc tag. No. Creo que no había nada más por aquí. Bueno, son 3 ductos. No, no puedo. Ah, ese es para agarrar las balas de la Nikita. Digo, del Stinger.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
No sé. Bueno,
In assuming you also know that the big shell is front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here.
Polarastor dice, mira como el Luis se quedó callado para no enviarnos nada.
Se echó a la fuga, güey.
What really happened here?
Tiene rato que se fue.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right.
Polarastor dice, luego dice que no abandona.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
Ya sé.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
Polarastor dice, yo soy como resona contigo Martín. Resona nunca te abandona.
Solo cuando llueve, güey.
I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
Raiden es el que menos sabe en esta misión.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Excusa perfecta.
And his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Polarastor dice, mames ya soy level 161.
Pero no 200. Estás enfermo. Bueno, aparte de que esta temporada se sube rápido.
Polarastor dice, no escucho a los que son nivel 150 para abajo.
Ay. No mames. Presumido.
Polarastor dice, ¿qué juego es este?
Metal Gear Solid 2. Creo que era por aquí.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's core. Go around from the south and you should be able to reach her. Start out by swimming south.
Ahí está. El Peter. La madre. Bueno, voy a usar. No. No abre. Y toca pelea de jefe. El vamp. Aplicando la Jesucristo.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth.
Así, en resumen, venganza.
The deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave.
Me lleva la verga, güey.
Show me what you've got.
Polarastor dice, ¿y si nos ponemos a jugar Multiverse?
Pero Multiversus quedó fuera, que yo sepa.
Polarastor dice, bueno, ¿y si nos ponemos a jugar Demon Slayer?
No mames. Y otra vez terminó debajo de la... Vamos, apúrele. Salga. No, no, no.
Olarastor dice, ¿para cuándo la versión de NES?
Ni en pedo, güey. No. No mames.
El diablo.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Ay, puta madre. Bueno, todavía no. Ahí está.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Ahora viene la peor parte del juego. Sacarla de aquí.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
Polarastor dice, es el donde dejas a tu amigo a su suerte y lo cambias por una morra.
The water,
No vamos.
it won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest.
Toda una pinche escolta nada más para esto.
First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
No mames.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And There's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Puta madre. Uy. Y todo esto es una pinche escolta. Así, mira, ahora sí, descanso.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
Regañarla primero.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry, I'll get her there.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Ay. Bueno, creo que voy tirando raid y voy a descansar un poco. Mames. Ay, la puta madre. Ay, bueno. Es hora de tirar raid, así que yo los voy dejando. Iré a ver si me recuesto o tomo agüita o algo. Así que bueno, los dejo. Se me cuidan. Que tengan linda noche. Chau, chau.